Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, this year in 2024, I completed my Hajj with my wife, and today I would like to share some of my experiences during this Hajj that can help other Hujjaj who are planning to Hajj in next few years. Heat was one of the main concerns this year, and it's in the news, but I just wanted to make sure that to encourage people is to keep planning for Hajj if you are planning to do so, and do not get too much concerned about the heat. And today I will share some of the tips that can help you perform Hajj during the upcoming Hajj season, which is still in the summer months. So starting from number one, one of the good tip is to have a good backpack. One of the backpacks that we used, it was like this kind, and this has these straps there, and they are very comfortable, so they don't hurt you on your shoulders when you are traveling. At the same time, this backpack helps you put water bottles on the sides rather than inside like a string bag. If you look at the string bag, everything goes into like one place, so that you have to take everything out and then put back everything in. And then these strings, they tend to start hurting you when you are performing Hajj monastics. Okay. The second tip that I've noticed and a lot of Hujjaj have shared with me is to carry an extra pair of shoes. Because the shoes are extremely important for walking and everything else, and if you lose your shoes for some reason, or some other people take your shoes by mistake, and then walking on the grounds of Mina, Muzdalifah and Arafah, it becomes extremely difficult. So extra guard your shoes, because that is very necessary and crucial for your Hajj journey. Regarding battling the heat, I took some Liquid I.V with me for hydration too, and that helped a lot. And I shared with quite a few other Hujjaj as well, and then each and everyone liked it. This is what the Liquid I.V looks like, and all you have to do is just take this and put it in one bottle of water, and you're good to go. So this is extremely helpful to battle the heat and hydration. Few other tips regarding sun and heat is a lot of people during especially in the Mina, they did not had umbrellas. So carrying a good umbrella is extremely important. The one we use is this kind, which is not too big, but at the same time it has the UV reflective coating to keep the sun rays away from you, and at the same time this is small enough that it could be fitted in your backpack. So having again a good backpack is important, because now you could put this in the side of your backpack like this, so it's very easy to carry. And then if you need to put it back, you can put it back right away. The other side of this bag is that you could put your water bottles in there, and then you can take in and out the water as needed. The third thing about this kind of bag versus the string bag is that you could put all of your medicine and everything else in this pouch, or other things that you're carrying with you, like Vaselines and stuff like that. So having a good backpack is extremely helpful. The other tip regarding sun and protection is to have good pair of sunglasses. I've noticed a lot of people did not carry the sunglasses with them, and then everybody is like in haram and wearing white clothes, so all the reflection of the sun was hurting Hujjaj's eyes. Regarding glasses, make sure to have some sort of strap with your glasses, so that you can put it around your neck, and your hands are free to do other activities. Okay. As I said, bring multiple bottles of water and share with the other Hujjaj, because water is a prime commodity during especially Mina, Muzdalifah and Arafah. So take extra water with you, and then if somebody else is in need, please share the water with other Hujjaj as well. Take a cooling towel with you, and then make it wet during the water stations and put it around your neck or on your head when you are not in Ihram. So those are very helpful to keep yourself cool. If you are in a hotel and there is a mini fridge in your hotel, make sure you can freeze few of the water bottles and take it along with you. By the time you're going to use them, they're going to be cold water, and then that cold water can be used to treat somebody who's having heat stroke or having heat related issues. During Mina, there were multiple water stations that you could use and drink water. That is your time to refill your bottles if you need to refill water. Carry your water with you. Make sure that you drink plenty of water, and then have water with you for the entire journey. And once you're done, you can share with other people on the way. If necessary, you can use the wheelchairs in Mina, especially during in the internal area for like women and elderly. It costs like 100 riyals, Saudi riyals, but that gives you enough rest so that you can perform other manasiks. So it's worthwhile to consider using wheelchair during that time. Another thing to protect your sunscreen from the sun is using the unscented sunscreen like that. That will help you from the sun rays. As I mentioned, carry your medication with you for at least a couple of days. And then again, having this backpack, you could all conveniently put your medicine and other important items in this kind of pouch. You should have a good map of Mina and know the location of your camp. Usually the camp location is marked on the poles, and the way the system is, they write the camp number / the road number. So make sure you know the location of your camp when you are coming back, and what multiple ways to come back to camp, because during our journey they blocked the entrances to our camp, and then we have to go around the long route to come back to our camp. So get to know get a map of the your Mina camps and Arafah camps so that you can get back to your camp. One of the most important device that you can carry with you is your phone. Make sure it's fully charged, and the power outlets are very limited, especially during Mina and Muzdalifah and Arafah camps too. So keep it fully charged as much as you can, and use a power bank to go to charge, because that is the only way to communicate with other group members and family members. So keep it charged. Make sure you have the international charger like this. In Saudi, they use like a 3 prongs like that. That will help you to charge your phone when it's possible. I found that the Google Maps work better for us than the Apple Maps over there. So that's keep in mind of that. I use Google Translate app, which is free, to communicate in Arabic and other languages, and you can even download those languages into the app so that you could use them offline, even if you don't have the internet access. A lot of people have the phone and everything else, but they forgot the charger with them. So please make sure to have your charging cable and the adapter with you for the phone. It is crucial because that is lifesaver when you are in Muzdalifah, Mina, and Arafah. Okay. WhatsApp is heavily used as a communication and messaging system. Making voice calls on WhatsApp are spotty. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But a lot of people leave voice messages and back and forth, so you need to get comfortable using WhatsApp as a voice messages too. whenever you're leaving your hotel, make sure to carry your phone with you all the time, because then you can communicate, you know where you are, and all the other important stuff is then in your phone. One of the themes I would like to encourage all the Hujjaj is, after your rituals, share the extra food and supplies that you have with the other people, other Hujjaj, or the cleaning staff, the volunteers, and the people who are in need of those supplies. So once you're done with those things, make sure you can give it to somebody else so they could use it on their journey to Hajj. As you heard in the news, the Saudi government was very strict about people who were trying to perform Hajj on visit visas or other visas, and they wanted to make sure that only the people with valid Hajj ID can perform the Hajj. So always carry your Hajj ID. Like the Hajj ID was provided to us, so carry it around your neck, and so if somebody needs to verify you, you are good to go. Always make sure that you know the address of your hotel, and there's a card for it. Keep it with you so that if you need to tell somebody where your hotel is, if you forgot, and the address, they could guide you to the right place. Carry some cash with you, because using taxis is a very common thing over there. So you could use Saudi riyals to pay somebody, and then they can get you to your destination. You have to bargain with them, but this is the way it is. But you will learn pretty quickly, and it's not very difficult. Having bags, a lot of the bags, they look very similar. People are mistakenly can take your bag and thinking it's theirs, and then that can ruin your experience of Hajj. So make sure you label your bags clearly and then distinctively, with different colors, whatever is needed to make sure that nobody is mistaken, and then you have your bag, and then guard your bags as much as you can, because that is the only thing that you have when you are performing your Hajj manasiks. It's very simple things, but they're very essential for you to complete your Hajj. Regarding snacks during Muzdalifah and Mina and all those kind of things, you can carry protein bars or some instant energy that you need during the intense heat. So they consider bringing some protein bars or some lightweight snacks that you can eat on the go. During the Hajj, one of the key element is the Hujjaj don't get much sleep, so take short naps as much as possible, because that is a lifesaver there. So because between salahs and then performing all the Hajj manasiks and everything, it's difficult, but taking rest as you like in short naps is extremely helpful. Another the tip that other Hujjaj and I have noticed is that they advise everybody to focus on your worship. Spend more time remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and remember that you are a special guest of Allah, and unnecessary chit chat and phone calls will deviate you from your main purpose. So focus on your worship, because that is the time that you make a connection with your God, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and make the best out of it, and ask for His forgiveness for yourself, for your family, and the entire ummah. Regarding toiletries, pack small toothpaste, toothbrush, and unscented soap with you. One of the things I noticed is during the Muzdalifah and even in Mina, and even during Tawaf, is people throwing their water bottles all over the place, like littering. So that makes everything unclean, and at the same time, other Hujjaj cannot use that place because the trash is all over the place. So take a little bit more caution, and then put that trash away in the trash can so that other people can use the space. Its space is very, very limited, and you're protecting other Hujjaj from tripping and all the other things, and you'll get a great reward for it. Last tip I have is use the safety belt or the Hajj belt that people have to keep your belongings secure. Make sure that you keep because if you're sharing rooms and everything else with that, so keep your important documents and money and everything else with you all the time in the safety belt to have a good secure Hajj experience. Jazakallah khairan. I hope this helped you in some way and encourage you to perform your Hajj, and do not let go your plans because of the heat or anything else. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is extremely merciful, and then He makes the ways for people to perform Hajj. So may Allah guide you and help you to perform the Hajj, and it will be a Hajj Mabrur. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.